I always look at business and technology as a yin and a yang. Sometimes a business is looking for a technology to deliver its solutions, and other times technology is there looking for a business to work with. And I think today there's been some turbulence in technology, and there's been the emergence of disruptive technologies to offering new business solutions. So at SmartStream, we've looked at it in two streams, taking advantage of emerging industry standard architectures, new standards in, for example, the user interface, moving from old web tools to Angular front end so that we are able to deliver a better user experience, and looking at the back end in terms of restructuring so that we're cloud ready across all of our solutions, which is no easy feat because we have a large number of solutions to address for all of our client base. From a disruptive technology, we've re-engineered our solutions so that they are ready to absorb and consume those new emerging disruptive technologies, including artificial intelligence, machine learning, to facilitate and enhance our capabilities within the solution, and looking at the introduction of blockchain, for example, to enable us to participate in emerging peer-to-peer network operations. Well, it's Angular based, okay, so we transitioned from what was HTML5, which was a kind of quasi standard for a period of time, to Angular. Angular gives us mobility. Okay, increasingly of interest to our clients is the ability to be able to have access to data to do their analytics more locally. So Angular is becoming and has established itself as a worldwide standard. So we've refreshed all of our user interface across all of our solutions, which in fact is something we've achieved for the first time in SmartStream across everything. So I'm very pleased to have achieved that. And secondly, we made it a very rich user sort of interaction. People can style that user interface in the way they want. Well, interestingly enough, users are now, their roles changed. They've gone from being data processors to data analysts. So our dashboards enable the user to perform that BI role, business intelligence, analytics, locally on the data and the accounts that they are responsible for, giving them, I think, a better user experience, but providing better value to their companies. There's a lot of discussion about what AI is and what the impact is going to be on our society. Are we all going to be replaced by robots? Well, we're not. Okay, so artificial intelligence is very narrow in what it can achieve at any one time. And we're looking at using AI across all of our solutions for very specific tasks, analysing data at specific parts in the operations process to provide, for example, a better understanding of exceptions, the reason behind cause and effect of those exceptions. We reallocate those automatically to different parts of the business, which otherwise will be done by a user. We're also improving the results that we receive. Traditionally, SmartStream is a reconciliations company. We have a very sophisticated rules engine which achieves very, very high matching rates. We're looking at how we can use AI to understand, to improve the match rate on the 5% of exceptions, and also to understand why those exceptions have occurred, and to enhance that whole delivery and process, to make it more efficient, lower cost throughout the whole process. We're also looking at forecasting, trend analysis, to understand how liquidity might change because of market activity or because of the regular performance of the clients and the brokers and the agents, impacting the liquidity of the bank.